Wena drive.
12,000 lives lost on South Africa's roads every day. That's more than 30 funerals every single day. And behind these numbers are our mothers, our fathers, brothers and sisters. It is commuters like you. For far too long, you and I, as passengers and commuters, have had no voice. Today, that changes. This is Transit Ringas, the app that's going to make your commuting and our roads safe. Let's join hands. The time is now. But here's the thing. What's the problem? So let's have a conversation. Public transport in South Africa is our lifeline, but also very, very dangerous. Millions rely on taxis, buses, scholar transport, trains, e-hailing. But what are we faced with? Reckless driving, unroadworthy vehicles, weak enforcement, rude drivers, intimidation of violence. So our everyday ride is actually a gamble. Road crashes, a leading cause of youth deaths in South Africa, and many others. And you know the story. Breath held in a speeding taxi, mothers praying for their kids to get back home, lives shattered in one crash. You know this. This is why we built the Transit Ringas mobile app. This is exactly your experience. What you know, what you've seen, what you've heard is exactly the reason why we built the Transit Ringas app. South Africa's first commuter-powered safety app. And our goal is very simple. Give passengers a voice, but not just a voice. Give that voice power. Give that voice power to change things, change policy, direct where the police needs to go, where enforcement needs to be targeted at. The power of the voice. So the question is, what can you report? You can report a driver when they're doing what? When they're reckless, when they're overloading, when they're intimidating you, when they're doing, even when you're not an expert, when they do anything that makes you uncomfortable while you are in that vehicle, you actually can report that driver. You can report the vehicle itself, broken windows, loud music while you're at it, unhygienic, smelly as what? All of these. But thirdly, most importantly, why have we made it normal that you are at a taxi rank, a bus stop, a train station with rude marshals? That is unsafe, that is dirty, where you can be robbed, where ladies can be catcalled. We have made it normal that it's okay as long as I get to my destination. We can't. It is not normal. But we often complain about the drivers, the vehicles, the taxi ranks and all, but we don't talk about the fellow passenger who's sitting next to a lady making unwanted sexual advances. Even when they are told that, no, I am not interested in this conversation, they keep on pushing to a place where you are absolutely not comfortable, you can also report that driver, that passenger, because it is your right that when you are in that vehicle, in that taxi, in that e-hailing vehicle, you must be comfortable because this is a service you've paid for. So every report, every rating, every alert, real-time insights that would save lives. This is a powerful action that this country needed for the longest time. We must also expand on understanding why did we have to, as Transit Ringas, why did we have to create this? Because we're frustrated. You don't know what to do. You see what is wrong. You hear what is wrong. You experience what is wrong, but there's nothing you can do about it. So it is born out of frustration. As a passenger, as a commuter, you have resorted to being quiet. In fact, in some cases, you've been told to be quiet. Otherwise, we are pap. So you've resorted for just you just want to get there. You just want to. Guys, silence has not saved anything. Silence has not saved any life. Silence has not protected anybody. This is the reason why some of the problems are going on and are escalating every day, is because you have chosen to be silent. So your voice and speaking up is not an option. It is a responsibility. Because your safety is your right and not a privilege. So the app claims your rights. It gives you what you have lost. We are not here to fight with anybody. We are here to just give you a voice. But we also want to partner with these ones that are providing a service. We are not going to be apologetic in telling them that the service that they're providing to us is what is paid for. It is not a favor. It's not a CSI project. And we will use data and our voices. We will use our smartphones. We will use technology to speak out. Because it is only safe when you speak through technology, because personal confrontations have proven to be very dangerous. But what's the end goal? Where are we going? Imagine a world where a student, late at night, one button, you press one button, you are with a system, we call it a big brother. You are taken care of. You can cry for help by just pressing one button. You can track your trip by pressing one button. You can speak to those that are not in the same by just pressing one button. Imagine a mother who's able to get a report on the scholar transport vehicle that is taking and carrying your child. And we can tell you what the behavior of that driver is. Because when they leave your home, you lose sight of what's going on. Imagine a world where you can constantly know how this driver behaves away from you. But think of a driver who just improves their life and the way they behave when they are transporting you. We understand that it's not an overnight thing. We understand that it's transformation and it's going to require a lot more from us. But I want to talk about the taxi industry. It's a generational business We have lost a generation through the barrel of a gun. Think of a season where a driver can actually discreetly, safely, and secretly report extortion, violence, intimidation, unnecessary conflicts without compromising themselves. We are no longer going to lose a generation to violence because we now have the tools to prevent it. No police officer will now claim that they don't know because data is going to tell us where conflict is, what is the cause of conflict, and potentially who the people are. We are getting into that phase of the technology and world where we can do something. The question is, have you lost all hope? Do you believe that you can do something about this? Do you believe that you have a responsibility to protect yourself, your loved ones, family, friends, and your fellow commuters? Because it only takes you, only you, and you can make a difference. Transit Ringas app is not just a tech, not just another app. It's a movement by commuters. A movement by commuters. And commuters, we mean everyone who's in a taxi, who's in a bus, who's in a train, who is in a e-hailing vehicle. Everyone who commutes and pay is a commuter, including you as a private vehicle owner. Some of you have a ride and share, but some of you are driving irresponsibly. Some of you are in the vehicle with passengers and you can see that certain things are happening right in front of you. You can see a taxi driving on the yellow lane. You can see a taxi. You have a responsibility. So this app is an app that every single one of us must actually download. So I urge you to make a decision today to make yourself and your voice heard. So who is this app for? I want to repeat. It's for you in that bus. It's for you in that taxi. It's for you in that Uber, Bolt, InDrive, NN, Share. It's for you. It's for you to report not only the driver or the vehicle, but also what you see around you. Because it is important. It is for you, the private vehicle owner. Because all of us, we've got a voice. Interestingly, it is also for you, the pedestrian. You have been quiet, and yet you are the most pedestrian in South Africa. Constitute almost 47% of the road fatalities in South Africa. So you see where the danger is. Don't exclude yourself. Take responsibility. Because we believe that road safety is a right for all of us. And therefore, it is a responsibility for all of us to do what is right. Don't sit there and be complacent. Your time to speak out is now. Is it safe to use this app? Completely safe. And please be guaranteed that there is no report that will be sent to any other third party with your name and details. Every time when you send a report to us, it is stored in a secured environment. All we get is the report and we send it to where it's supposed to go, to the department, to the police, to JMPD, EMPD, and all other departments anonymized. So we will never share your information with the taxis, with the police, with nobody. But the reports will go and your reports will talk. So there should not be anybody who sits here and say, what if all the apps that are on the stores, and I'm talking iOS or Google Play, the security measures are very stringent. And our commitment is that all the reports that would go out there will go out there without your name and details. Be assured. Don't be afraid. Plus, you're winning. Plus, you're getting benefits. Check out our hashtags. Speak to friends and family. Share the app with everybody else. Because, wow, that moment has arrived. My name is Isaac. This has been Transit Ringas podcast. Why our roads needs a revolution in 2025? It is because you and I have now taken a responsibility to speak out. Stay safe. Stay empowered. Remember, you're never just a passenger. You are a ringer. Peace and light.